Not all countries are meant for everyone to live and work in. And if you pick the wrong one, you might end up wasting lakhs of rupees for nothing. So in this video, we are ranking 8 European countries that are now becoming even more popular than the US, UK, and Canada among Indians living abroad. But more than ranking, this video will help you figure out factors you need to consider when choosing a country for yourself. So make sure you watch till the end because there are small but important things people often overlook, and those can lead to big regrets once they actually start living in a country. Welcome to NRI Shaala. I'm Malvika, and this is where we navigate NRI life together. From visa guidance and investments to maintaining your roots while building your future abroad. Let's dive into the video. Now, before we dive into the rankings, let me be clear about something. Moving to a new country depends largely on your personal goals, preferences, and circumstances. So your ranking might look completely different from mine, and that's totally fine. I'd like you to share how you would rank the countries later in the comments below. Here's how we'll be doing it. There are 6 critical factors that every smart NRI considers before moving to a country. We'll rank the countries on each of those factors. At the end, we'll try to come up with the overall ranking to figure out which country suits the best to our needs. All right, let's get to ranking. And we are beginning with the factor that probably brought you here in the first place. The first thing you need to consider is, are there good career opportunities? Are your skills and roles in demand? How easy is visa sponsorship? Based on such points, Germany and Netherlands come right at the top. Here's why. Germany is, quite frankly, a job-hunting paradise if you're in tech or engineering. They've got massive demand, and their EU Blue Card system actually works. You need 48,300 euros annually, or 43,759 euros if you're in a shortage occupation like IT. Processing just takes 4 to 12 weeks, your Indian degrees are recognized, and you need not have to learn German right away. Most companies let you start with English. Now the Netherlands takes this even further. They've got this incredible 30% tax ruling. Imagine 30% of your income being completely tax-free through 2026. Their highly skilled migrant visa only takes 2 to 4 weeks processing time. That's faster than getting a PAN card update in India. Moving to A tier, these are solid, but with some catches. Ireland lands here. And honestly, if English is your comfort zone, this might be your sweet spot. Their critical skills permit processes in 4 to 8 weeks. You need 38,000 euros minimum for listed occupations, and Dublin absolutely loves Indian professionals. The downside is the housing cost. It's brutal. We'll talk about it in detail later. Luxembourg sits right beside Ireland in the A tier. They're offering some of Europe's highest salaries for IT and finance. But here's what nobody tells you. The cost of living is astronomical. Great pay, yes, but your actual savings might leave you disappointed unless you're pulling in top-tier salaries. Now we're in B-tier territory. Good, but with conditions. Sweden offers something really special. Work-life balance that'll make your friends jealous. Average salaries hover around 35,000 to 40,000 Swedish krona monthly, but here's the reality check. Municipal taxes average 32%, and if you want to climb that career ladder, you'll need to know Swedish. Great for lifestyle, not so much for maximizing earnings. C tier is where things get challenging. France has potential, 50,000 to 70,000 euros in tech and finance, but here's the deal breaker for most of you. French fluency is absolutely non-negotiable for well-paid roles. Austria is growing in demand for engineers, but German is mandatory for senior positions, and their visa processing, it drags on and on. And finally, a D-tier reality check, Norway. Look, I get it. Beautiful country, high salaries on paper, but the Norwegian language is expected for most roles, even in tech. And landing a job remotely from India? Good luck with that prolonged search. Now, career opportunities are great, but here's what really matters to most of you. Can you actually save money? How much can I send back home? What are the living costs like? And how much is left after taxes? S tier is dominated by one clear winner, Luxembourg. The average salaries are 5,000 to 6,000 euros monthly, and even after those high living costs, tech professionals are saving about 1,500 to 2,000 euros monthly. That translates to 1.3 to 1.8 lakh rupees. Plus, here's a pro tip. You can live in nearby cheaper areas and commute. The country's tiny, so this actually works. A tier brings us two interesting cases. The Netherlands, with that 30% tax ruling, is incredible for savings. But Amsterdam rent will eat 1,500 to 1,800 euros just for a one-bedroom apartment. Still, if you're smart about housing, tech professionals can save around 1,500 euros monthly. Ireland offers those 70,000 to 80,000 euro tech salaries with decent take-home. But Dublin's rent situation is absolutely brutal. You can still save around 1,300 monthly if you are strategic about housing. B tier is where reality hits. Germany's blue card minimum of 48,300 euros translates to around 3,100 euros monthly take-home after taxes. But here's what's shocking. Many Indians find they're actually saving less than they did with high-paying Indian jobs. Similarly, Norway pays well on paper, but the cost of living devours most of it. C tier will test your financial resolve. Sweden's tax system is dream-crushing. Municipal taxes average 32%, plus 20% national tax on income over 598,500 Swedish krona. A 33 lakh rupees Indian salary often leaves you with more savings than a Swedish job. Austria offers modest savings at best, and you'll need a high-tier salary to make it worthwhile. D tier is financial suicide. France. Heavy taxes, expensive living, and you'll barely save anything. If money is your priority, France is a hard pass. But saving money is pointless if you can't actually get in and stay. So let's talk about visas. This is where dreams either take flight or crash and burn. You need to consider how easy it is to get in. What's the timeline? Can your spouse work? And most importantly, what's the path to permanent residency and citizenship? S tier delivers speed and certainty. Right at the top here is Germany. The blue card system is beautifully straightforward. Permanent residency after just 21 months if you have B1 German, or 33 months without it. Netherlands, highly skilled migrant visa processes in 2 to 4 weeks with permanent residency after 5 years. Both have massive Indian communities to support you. A tier offers express lanes for stability. Ireland's critical skills permit is brilliant. It leads to stamp 4 status after just 21 months, which is basically permanent residency. No language test needed. Your spouse can work immediately. Sweden offers permanent residency after 4 years, but the catch is 80% of the jobs require Swedish proficiency. B tier requires more patience and effort. France has the talent passport valid for 4 years, but French fluency is almost non-negotiable for career growth. Luxembourg offers clear blue card paths with their new 58,968 euro salary threshold, but citizenship requires Luxembourgish language proficiency. Yes, that's a real language you'll need to learn. C tier tests your determination. Austria's red, white, red card system is organized but slow. German is essential. They rarely hire from outside the EU, and citizenship takes a long 10 years. D tier is immigration on hard mode. Norway offers no job seeker visa. You must have a concrete offer before applying, and Norwegian language is expected. Many Indians spend years trying and never make it. Now, getting in is one thing, but can you actually afford to live well? This is where you ask, am I getting my money's worth? Is the upgraded lifestyle justifying the higher costs? Let's look at the rankings here. S tier delivers premium quality without breaking the bank. Germany and Austria are absolute champions here. Germany offers world-class healthcare, amazing public transport, and safety you can't put a price on. Housing outside of Munich and Frankfurt is totally reasonable, and you actually feel like your taxes are working for you. Austria, especially Vienna, is where you live like royalty on middle-class money. 1,000 euros for a decent two-bedroom apartment, world-class public services, and Vienna consistently tops global livability rankings. A-tier provides excellent quality with some trade-offs. Netherlands delivers outstanding quality, modern, everyone speaks English, amazing work-life balance. Sweden gives you clean air, social trust, 5 to 6 weeks vacation, and everything just works. The taxes are high, but the peace of mind is priceless. Luxembourg is unbeatable if you're highly paid, ultra-safe, efficient, world-class everything. But regular earners feel the pinch with sky-high housing costs. B-tier offers quality, but at a premium. Norway has a phenomenal quality of life, stunning nature, amazing social benefits, but the cost of living is absolutely brutal. Oslo's rent and groceries will shock you. France offers great healthcare, culture, and 5 weeks vacation, but Paris will drain your wallet. C-tier hurts to put here because of potential. Ireland's culture is amazing, and everyone speaks English, but the housing crisis is real. 2,300 or more euros for a basic two-bedroom in Dublin. Public services are strained, and many Indians feel squeezed despite good salaries. But can you actually fit in and find your community? That is crucial for long-term happiness. You could feel isolated if you can't communicate easily, you don't feel welcome, and there isn't an Indian community to support you. So which are the countries that could work for you? Let's see. S-tier makes integration seamless. Netherlands is absolutely fantastic. Nearly everyone speaks English, especially in tech and in cities. They have the largest Indian community in continental Europe with more than 240,000 Indians, their temples and festivals. Dutch society has this live and let live attitude. Ireland is equally brilliant with zero language barriers and famously friendly locals. The Indian community has exploded to over 1 lakh with temples and festivals everywhere. A-tier requires some effort, but pays off. Germany works well for English speakers in tech, though German helps massively for daily life and career growth. With more than 300,000 Indians and dozens of temples, you'll always find community support. Luxembourg is ultra-international, so fitting in as a foreigner is easy. Small but tight-knit Indian community of over 6,000 people. English works in corporate settings. B-tier presents integration challenges. Norway and Sweden both have English in offices but require local language for everything else. Small diaspora, mostly in capitals. Locals are polite but incredibly reserved. Breaking into real friendships here is tough. C-tier demands full cultural commitment. Austria demands German for everything except select Vienna tech roles. France absolutely requires French fluency. Work, daily life, everything. Rising anti-minority sentiment makes integration tougher unless you're fully committed to local culture. Finally, for the last one, let's talk about what you get for your tax money. Healthcare, transport, education, childcare, what all countries offer for the taxes you pay? S-tier delivers incredible value. Sweden and Norway are absolutely unmatched. Sweden gives you 480 days of paid parental leave. Childcare capped at 3% of income. Norway is even more generous, 49 weeks parental leave at 100% paid. You won't mind paying taxes here. A-tier provides solid European standards. Germany delivers 250 euros monthly per child, 14 months paid leave, and a 49 euro ticket for unlimited national transport. France offers world-renowned healthcare and exceptional family support systems. B-tier offers goods, services with some gaps. Netherlands excels at expat friendliness, but healthcare requires 120 euros monthly insurance. Luxembourg offers free nationwide transport, but as a microstate, you'll sometimes travel abroad for specialist services. C-tier has efficiency but barriers. Austria has world-class infrastructure, but bureaucracy requires German proficiency and can be rigid. D-tier disappoints despite the language advantage. Ireland, despite being English-speaking, has public healthcare with 850,000 or more on waiting lists. Transport outside Dublin is abysmal, and childcare is Europe's most expensive. After analyzing all 6 factors, here's how these countries stack up. Germany and Netherlands proudly sit in the S tier, the champions of this list. These two consistently deliver across all key areas: job opportunities, quality of life, ease of integration, and long-term prospects. If you are looking for well-rounded winners, these are hard to beat. Ireland and Luxembourg are placed in the A tier. They might not be perfect for everyone, but they're solid, dependable choices with specific advantages. Sweden and Austria land in the B tier. They can be great options if the right conditions align with your goals. France falls into the C tier. It's certainly not the easiest, and it requires a significant level of commitment. Norway is ranked in the D tier. While it's undeniably stunning and offers an excellent quality of life, the barriers, be it bureaucracy, integration, or accessibility, are real. But here's the most important thing I can tell you. This ranking reflects general suitability for most Indian professionals. Your perfect country might be completely different. Love outdoor life and don't mind high costs? Norway could be your paradise. Want immediate English integration? Ireland wins hands down. Want to study abroad? France is welcoming Indian students. The truth is, every single country on this list has worked for thousands of NRIs. The key is knowing exactly what you're signing up for before you make that leap, and make sure you research thoroughly to suit your priorities. So what's your ranking? Drop it in the comments and tell me why you choose differently. If you are planning to visit India after your move, check out this video for our comprehensive NRI travel guide. But before that, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with other NRIs.